So Pete, what is your connection to Newport?
I was born in Llanfrecffer and went to school in Newport and later to Newport Art College, where I studied under Tom Rathmore.
And how has Wales featured in your artwork since leaving the area?
One of the first exhibitions that I can remember was in 1966 in London, and it was an interpretation of Undermilk Wood.
And what inspired the paintings in this particular exhibition at the Barnabas Gallery?
Well, in 2005 my father died, and I inherited a lot of old black and white photographs, family photographs, and I tend to like to work in themes, so that was great because there was obviously a few years of possible paintings amongst the photographs, and that's what I did, and that culminated in an exhibition at the Riverfront in 2010, which the general public surprised me by being quite fascinated by it, really, and I had lots of comments from people that knew the area that or the time scale that I was referring to, and basically I decided to publish a book, and the book is available for sale or to browse.
And can you tell us a bit about some of the places in Newport that feature in these paintings?
Well, one that comes to mind straight away is the coming from the park. This park was a very scrubby little, quite small, sloping piece of ground. But what was remarkable about it was that it had one goal post. We played cricket in the summer, football in the winter, but it encouraged a cross-section of the area. There were kids from the local grammar school, secondary modern schools. We all seemed to get on, and of course there was no television much in those days and nothing else to distract people, so we spent our time communicating with one another.
And what does Newport mean to you now, now that you live in England, and is it important for you to keep a connection with it through your work?
I will always have a connection with Newport. It's more difficult now that my parents have died, but I will always have a strong affinity with South Wales, and at the moment my present theme is a history of the Welsh mining industry, so that will keep me amused for quite a long time, I think.
And that's one of the pictures in work at the moment, isn't it?
A work in progress,
Progress, yeah. And this is your studio where you do all your work. Do a little pan round.
Golly.
Your father in a Newport Street.
Yes.
And some Dylan Thomas appearing. And some of your more recent work of the miners there. Well, thank you very much, Pete. And I hope people come to enjoy the exhibition. Can I just say one final thing, which is, thanks to everybody who has ventured out in these strange times to see the show. And if there is anybody out there that still knows me, I will hope to be down in sometime before the exhibition ends, and maybe we can get together and have a few drinks. Brilliant. So do get in touch via Pete's website, which is www.peterrossart.com. Thanks very much.